Hey, wanted to make a quick tutorial for Collapse by Peña. So, it's mainly just a few chords. Let me pull them up, sorry. Just a minute. We're talking about C, G, D, E minor. C, we're pretty much always going to be using this. I see it as add 9 on the guide, whatever. So that's like a regular C with the 3rd fret on the B string. When we're doing our plucking stuff, we're going to want the pinky free to hammer on to the 4th. When we're doing our strumming stuff, the pinky is going to be down on the 3rd string on the high E string. So for strumming, whereas for plucking, we're going to this add 4th fret. Sorry, we're on the 3rd capo, standard tuning. And so we're hammering onto that guy. The G, same thing. When we're transitioning, we're just gonna move those 2 fingers up, keep that 3rd finger there. For plucking stuff, we're gonna keep the pinky ready to hammer on. For strumming stuff, we're gonna put the pinky on the 3rd fret down there. The D is just your very simple, basic D shape you always do. E minor, similarly, we're going for similarly to the other two, we're gonna have the ring finger on the 3rd fret, and the pinky is gonna come in later for strumming. So same idea for all these chords. All right, so the plucking. That was wrong at the end there. Let's go through it one by one. So you're gonna double pluck. You're gonna double pluck with your thumb and your middle finger the A string and the G string. Then you're gonna go so the index is plucking the D string at the 2nd fret, and the ring finger is plucking the B string at the 3rd fret. What happens next? Immediately pluck the bass. So it's a double pluck, pointer, ring, thumb on the bass. What happens next? Immediately pluck the middle finger and the pointer finger on the 3rd and 4th strings respectively. So in total, that's a double pluck. Pointer, ring, bass, ring, middle, pointer. Get used to that pattern. It's basically the whole thing. So you're gonna do that once, and you're gonna hammer on you're not hammering on, you're just putting your pinky on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So it's gonna sound like this. And then you're gonna do the exact same pattern. Now the next time, so you're hitting that 4 on the double pluck at the start. Here's the double pluck without, and here's the double pluck with. So the second time your middle finger plucks, you're gonna have removed that pinky, so it's like the original. And I'll have a link in the description to the tab. So here's my double pluck with the pinky on the 4th. And I took the pinky off just before plucking it with that middle finger again. So basically we're doing 2 measures of C, and each measure is this pattern once without the pinky, and then the pattern again with the pinky. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 2 bars of 4. We're doing this little pattern 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3, 4. Yeah. Then we're going to G. The exact same thing. All we're doing, moving these fingers up, and on everything we were doing over here, the thumb just moved up to the lowest bass string. So exact same finger pattern, just look earlier if you need to review it, but it's the same thing there. Then we go to D. In the verse, D is the double pluck is on the bass note of D, so the D string, with the octave, also a D, which is on the B string, the second string. And so you're gonna go, so that's double pluck. The pattern is kind of similar. The idea is the same idea. So it's a double pluck, pointer, ring on the third and first strings respectively, bass, and then middle, pointer. So if we look back at C for a minute, everything was happening on 4 strings. In a similar way on D, everything is happening on 4 strings. Those are just now the bottom 4 strings. And it's the same sequence of your fingers doing the work, but the order of, sorry, which string they're plucking is a little bit different. So again, double pluck, you could just literally put your fingers, your 4 fingers on those 4 strings, and it's gonna be double pluck with the ring, with the thumb and middle, then pointer, ring, thumb, middle, pointer. So C, we're on C for 2 measures. G for 1 measure. That was it. It's just 1 pattern with the without the pinky and 1 pattern with the pinky. And then D for 1 measure, which is the same pattern twice. And then we're back to C. And so that's the pattern of the song, like verses. Okay, when we go to the pre-chorus, the timing, it's the exact same. It's just that timing is different for the words, like when does the singing start? There is a feeling I can't shake. It's not fair for you to... And now the D is different. So the D, we're going to do a different plucking pattern. We're going to start now, the double pluck is on the bass note, the D, and the 2nd fret high E string. So it's with the ring finger. And it's going to sound like this. So instead of, it's, again, the fingers are all doing the exact same work. Sorry, the rhythm is like the exact same. The sequence of strings is different. So it's double pluck, pointer, middle, bass, ring, pointer. So that's on the pre-chorus. That's also in the chorus. So we did the pre-chorus, now we're going to the chorus. It's going to be E minor 7 to start. So this is the shape we talked about off the top. It's your basic E minor with the 3rd fret ring finger on the B string. So it's going to be, to start off, it starts kind of quiet, so you're going to double pluck the D string, which is fretted, and the B string. And so what you're gonna do, you're gonna double pluck. Sorry, let me go through the big idea first. Here's the big idea. If you notice, there was this steady bass happening there, but right off the top, we don't hit that bass. Like when he opens, it's just kind of a lighter opening. So instead of hitting that bass E, we're gonna hit the octave E, which is the 4th string. So to start off, we're doing double pluck. Instead of the bass, it's the 4th string and the B string. And now your index finger immediately plucks that again. Sorry, it's not plucking the B string. I did that accidentally, just the G string. I did that accidentally just now. It's plucking the 4th string. No, I'm wrong. It is plucking the it is plucking the G string. So, double pluck, finger, pointer finger to the G string, ring finger to the high E string, bass, ring finger, either your ring finger or your middle finger, whichever one you have more comfortable, B string 3rd fret, open G. So, double pluck. Sorry. That's a double pluck ring finger on the open E, and the 4th fret on the D string. Sorry, 2nd fret on the 4th string, which is the D string. So I just played a full measure. So far we only covered the first 2 beats. So those first 2 beats, double pluck, pointer finger, ring finger, bass, and then the B and the G string run down with the middle and pointer. Now the second 2 beats, so we just come off, and now the second 2 beats are gonna be another double pluck, and we just plucked, we're coming off of this little rundown, so we just hit it with our pointer finger. We're gonna keep this momentum on the hand and move the ring finger, the middle finger, sorry, to that same string. And we're gonna double pluck with the middle on the G string and the bass, and then pluck the D string at the 2nd fret with the pointer finger. And then, so it's like this pattern is always there. So double pluck, pointer, ring, bass, middle, pointer. So it's the same finger pattern of like the work they're doing, the sequence of which finger, as all the other ones. It's just pretty different in terms of where it's falling on the 6 strings. So slowly again, what it sounds like, very slowly. Do that twice. So now the second time, instead of starting with the octave, the higher bass note, we're going to continue where we were at with all the bass notes on the low E string. So from the top again. And what I hear when I listen, when I try and make this tab is dun 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 dun, with some other just notes in the mix. So again, double pluck, pointer, ring, bass, middle, pointer, double pluck, pointer, ring, bass, middle, pointer. So it's a double pluck and a pause. It's like, that might have been wrong. Let me try that. So it's like, that's what it's like. Da, 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 da. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's a double pluck and then 5 notes, like 1 and 2 and 3. Oh my god. Just get worse and worse with the explanation. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So double pluck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or double pluck, 1, 2, bass, 1, 2. Double pluck, 1, 2, bass, 1, 2. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So the chorus is 2 measures of each. So bass, E minor is 2 measures, so it's hold me up, come on up right now, and then C for the both of us, and I don't want to let you down. G, 2 measures, oh leave me love, I'm gonna get up off the ground, and then D, 2 measures, and on the chorus we're also doing that high string version of D, so I'm gonna get up off the ground, all I need is your love, time and we'll find a way some. So that was 2 measures, somehow, and then it's E minor again, but now we're strumming, so can you hold me up till we reach the other side, again 2 measures, 1, 2, 3, 4. Be more than 2 measures. Your loving hand in mine. So when, yeah, there's those times where we're strumming D at the end of the chorus. It's like, you with me and your loving hand in mine. So he does a, and then into the E minor. So what you're gonna want to do, you're strumming then interlude between verses. We're just killing some time. You're gonna want to let it ring for a moment. While you transition to the C to start plucking, your ring finger stays just where it was on the D, and that sound carries through. So you're like, that's pretty much everything. You gotta fit it together. You could use the chord sequence on Ultimate Guitar, or should be able to just listen to the song and hear where it goes. This was a lot longer than I expected. That sucks. Hopefully it was useful. Take care.